Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio with what seems to be a huge 18 by 24 inch canvas on my tile, and I don't know how much you're going to see, but I wasn't finished at the end of part one and I want to keep going back and adding some more colors, and I'm going to try and convince myself that I can just dip my shovel and add branches easily that way rather than panicking that I can't get it done fast enough, which is what I was in the middle of doing when part one ended. That was a mistake. That just means that this whole entire limb is going to have to be a whole lot heavier. Which I think I can manage. It's a little interesting. It's something to get used to, how much paint you pick up on the shovel. Because when I do shovel pours the other way and spread the paint all over the canvas, I have a sensation of knowing how much paint to use, but this is a little different than that. I thought I would dribble. I'm really concerned with what I'm going to do for the foliage, honestly, to tell you the truth, at this point. I haven't quite figured it out. That's a bubble. Come on, out of there. You are a bubble, I know you are. So I'd kind of like to make this fill the whole top of this. And I am thinking that if I just keep moving, I got a shot. Not so sure about that really huge limb, but I'm pretty sure that if I just don't panic, it'll work itself out. Well, it's different, and I usually learn to love different in time. And I'm having a good time, whether I seem like I'm stressing or not. Looks like a good tree to find something hidden in the crotch up there. I once found a stone axe head in a really old tree when I was living in Great Britain. I thought it was valuable, but evidently they were pretty common. I am going to want some kind of foliage, and maybe that'll take care of my huge limb over there, which I kind of need to contemplate on. I wouldn't mind if this tree filled the whole entire canvas up top either. Like so. It's not as twisted as I originally intended, though. got some pretty neat colors. I like it a lot. I'm not talking very much. Because I'm really trying not to screw it up again. That's bugging me. But, like I said, another layer of leaves. I should have grabbed my little tiny kitchen scoop. That would have been helpful, I think. Generally speaking, I wouldn't be brazen enough to try and clean that up because the background is still wet. Quietness, I don't know. I want to put some green leaves up there in the top. I've got paint I'm going to have to use tomorrow too. That's getting pretty cool. I'm getting over the problem that I was focused on. I just keep leading one shovel off to the next, wondering if I have an alternative, and I realize I do because I can use one of my little Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. You need to slow down a little bit and not get too feisty. Big tree and a few drips. Probably nobody needs to watch me do all of this. And if I put little tiny green buds in there, that might be kind of neat as a spring theme. I think that big limb can't be held up by this littler limb, so I better fatten this one up quite a bit. And that'll help everything out. Yeah, that looks a lot more natural now, I think. I got a cool color pan, I just noticed. I'm going to have to try and turn that around so you can see it. I'm sure I would have fast forwarded by now, so if you're coming back after fast forwarding, I don't blame you. I can only be so clever and focus at the same time. And the first part is definitely, I can only be so. And that's in question. I have to be more careful lifting my spatula out of the pan of colors so I don't make a mistake and get more spatters on. But I guess it's abstract art, so I shouldn't worry so much. So what did I not tell you in the last video? That I have my website on the link tree. The link tree is the first blue link under the video. You can find my Le Gallerist clothing there from Montreal. It's beautiful stuff. I'm concerned with those big limbs, but I think I could probably add some black. Outlines with my little ink tool with the pen tip sort of thing on it. And blend them in a little better than this. I know this is taking too long. This is why it gets frustrating after a while making small art in 20 minutes, because I'm definitely capable of so much more. I'm just trying to pay for my studio supplies. Which reminds me, if you shop that Amazon link, actually any shopping that you do regarding my pixels.com, Fine Art America, Teespring clothing, the Amazon link, all of that helps me produce videos and make artworks. My artwork is for sale. You can contact me using the email address that's right under the link tree, below the video, right above the Teespring clothing. It's actually getting so cool. The branches are getting so cool, I'm less concerned about adding foliage. So maybe at the end of this I won't do that, because I like bare branches. And it does seem like I'm using up my paint. I thought there was going to be too much, but it's not seeming like that anymore to me. And I want to show you soon, but I'd really like to be done also, and taking the time to swivel it around isn't probably going to serve either one of us to getting this done. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call it good. Tell you guys thank you for all the donations that have helped keep me painting all this time. Thank you for the wonderful comments that keep my morale boosted. Even though it's a little depressing that I can't get the views I deserve. I really appreciate the views that I have. You guys, those of you who are here, do inspire the heck out of me. I'm going to grab myself a little skewer and pull a few branches out of the wet paint, because I like adding that different texture. And maybe I can disguise some of this branch that's bugging me. Although I think I can probably fix that some other point in time. Just pulling a few branches. Making what's there look a little more natural, I hope. Cannot rest your hand in the painting and be successful. Alright, I'm going to show you guys. I will more than likely continue on with a little bit more of this when I'm done. Thanks for sticking with me if you stuck with me. If no matter what, if you're still here now, I would love to have your thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'm going to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I'm going to tell you guys I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures, which helps the paint keep from cracking when it's heavy, and it's heavy. I torch to release patterns in the paint too sometimes, but this is not that, I don't think. I have just covered my entire spatula. And I can see things upside down. I couldn't see right side up. Like gaps. But I'm also pretty sure I will see more gaps after you're gone. I think I like working upside down. That's so weird. I hope I'm not wrong. I could be making a mistake too. Alright, so take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Check my Gallerist on my link tree. You know that my Facebook group's Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. Let's see how much of that you can see. You can see quite a bit of it. I would zoom in. I'll just do this and zoom in there. It's a lot of branches. It's up for discussion as to whether it needs leaves or not. It's got cool roots. It really does. Alright. I love you guys. There's 93,000 of you, or pretty darn close. And if you're new, please be welcomed. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here for a while, I love you the most. I can't help it. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links are on my link tree. Any shopping you do on the Amazon link is a big help to me. Ask me questions if you need to, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please watch the videos longer if you can. That's the biggest help of all. Sharing my videos is a big assistance also. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I will see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. You'll see the full-size picture in the thumbnail. I love you. Bye for now. See you.